I'm not saying we are perfect. I mean, I'm not saying that we can solve all differences within this discussion. But at least, issues of religion, very controversial. The issues of Allah. You know, of course, to many people in democratic society, it was non-issues. But because of the regime is very worried about losing power, they become a major issue. But what do we do? At least with the existence of Pakatan, this can be brought up. DAP can sit together with Keadilan and PAS to discuss this. We discuss this not as politicians, you know, not as how much PAS is going to gain from this, how much DAP will gain from this. But we discuss this as Malaysians, we have to resolve this problem. That's why you see PAS take a very brave move. Despite the survey said, maybe 60%, 70% of the Muslim population were misguided and they don't understand the issues and they might be agreeable with the UMNO stand. But PAS took a position, not because they want to please DAP, because they think this is the right thing to do. It's the right thing to do to maintain unity of Pakatan Rakyat. It's the right thing to do that Malaysian people have to speak up in a rational voice. I think this journey is not easy. I'm sure it takes us a lot longer periods of discussion to resolve many controversial issues of Malaysia, including NEP, the new economic policy, including the issues about positive discrimination. These are controversial issues. But Pakatan, we did not dare to promise we resolve everything. But we promised the people that this is the forum for us to sit together to resolve it. And that's why, for the coming election, it is very important for us to have a united voice against the racialists, the ethnocentric, and the religious, what's it called, the manipulations approach of Barisan Nasional. We can anticipate there will be a lot more. Because the way it's going, that as long as Malaysian people are united, as long as Pakatan Rakyat continue to provide a voice for different voices to harmonize, to discuss, and then Barisan Nasional have no way to go. So that's why they will step out all they can to attack us. So of course, Anwar Ibrahim, naturally, being wrongly perceived, I would say wrongly perceived as the only holding power of Pakatan Rakyat. Pakatan Rakyat, in fact, cooperation exists with or without Anwar Ibrahim. But they assume that Anwar is the man who put everyone together, put him in prison, Pakatan will split up. I mean, we are here, all of us, Aziz, myself, Kit Siang, Guan Eng, and everyone else is going to prove the government's wrong. We will be continued together. And Anwar, the imprisonment of Anwar Ibrahim, it is symbolic. And it's because it is an icon of resistance that we have been fighting for the last 10 years. And it also the hope for us to be able to overcome this repressive, ethnocentric, this manipulative regime. And that's why our unity along the cause of supporting Pakatan Rakyat, resisting Anwar imprisonment, is all of us must make it work, because this is a very good window of opportunities for us to move ahead. Some of us will have to take risks. I mean, myself was brought into court many times and could be losing my seats or whatever. And some others will do this, will face the same thing. Even cartoonists who draw a bit more and they got in prison. Luckily, because of the public voice, outcry, and they shouted. We have DJs on radio, speak out a little bit, got removed the next day. We have columnists who were told 24 hours, no more publication. Surat Keadilan, our newspaper, can be just terminated, just like that. But all these are part of the risk that we must take. And I would like to stress this. As long as Malaysia will have election, as long as we will have a parliament, there will be opposition. Be it Keadilan, or DAP, or PAS, it will continue to stay there. That's not a problem. This fight is not about Keadilan survival. I'm quite confident Keadilan will survive. DAP has survived so long. Even a small party like PRM used to be able to survive. No problem. But what we are talking about next election, if we do not succeed, that means that we do not take over government. Not for the sake of power, but if we do not succeed next election, it is not Keadilan that will disappear. It's not DAP or PAS. It is Malaysia. We are asking ourselves whether Malaysia can survive the next 10 years with our current states of economy, with our society being constantly divided by the ruling parties. And that's why we have to do extra amount, we have to make extra efforts and try to make it. And take this window opportunity, and we hope that with Anwar experience, Anwar as a bridge of the old and leading us to the future, we could come together and make this work. And I think this will be a very important transition that Malaysia is going to undergo. And we hope the next 50 years will be something more rational, a working, functioning democracy can emerge from Southeast Asia, which not only that we are talking about infrastructures and economy, but the values of democracy can be spread and can strengthen what we are striving towards globally for democracy, peace, and justice. With that, I thank all of you for coming to share this moment with me. Thank you very much.